today we're gonna learn how to make my famous fricasé de pollo. Okay. So we're gonna make the sofrito, which is just going to be a little bit of onions and peppers. So I'm just gonna put this together. Now this is a Dutch oven. It's very heavy, cast iron. I love to make it here. So there's all types of them. This is the Lodge brand. You can get whatever brand you want. All good. This cooks it really hot. So I just get a little bit of vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever you have, and put a little layer on the bottom. Small amount of layer. Now you have your chicken, okay, that you buy. I like to put boneless breast of chicken mixed with a couple of thighs with the skin. I like to do a combo because the skin gives it a certain flavor and texture, and then you can remove the skin once everything is cooked and throw it out. So I'm just gonna use this little bit of onions. Now, I also like to put some peppers. Frozen is fine. It's very easy. I like to cut my peppers in advance and seal them dry. And that's it. So once you're ready, you're going to scoop your onions in. And we're going to saute it. Okay, done in 1 second. Okay, pause. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and saute the onions. I will add some sazon from Goya. Sprinkle it. And you can go ahead and throw in the peppers. Seal it so that the steam can separate the peppers, and I'll come back to it in 1 minute.
Action.
Okay, so as you can see, even though they're frozen, see, no big deal. They look perfectly good. And I like to leave it here just for another 2 minutes, just to give it a little bit of color, okay? I'll come back to it in 2 more minutes. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm just making sure that it's not frozen all the way. And now I'm going to bring in my chicken. So you're just going to put your chicken in. They're not seasoned yet. Okay. You put the chicken in the pot. It's not seasoned yet. Then you bring in your seasoning. This is a must-have. Must. Okay? It's orange. And don't be shy. Put this baby on there. Sazon. Don't worry about it. At the same time, I like to put, again, more Goya. Why? Because you want it to taste good, right? You want it to taste good. You put some more sazon. Don't be shy. Okay? Now, this is also what I use a lot. Conchita pre-seasoned tomato sauce with the peppers and onions. So if you open this, you see how thick it is? It's got peppers. Very good. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit because this gets really hot in this pot. I'm just going to lift it up just a little bit. Zoom in, look how good this looks already. See? Okay. I'm going to lower it. Now, next important thing. Potatoes. Papa. Red potatoes. You rinse your potatoes. Come to the potato department. So you rinse your potatoes. Quickly cut. I leave some of the skin on. Only gonna add to the flavor and the sauce. Yummy, yummy. Nothing fancy. Okay, very good. Very good, very good. This is fine. You're gonna slice the potatoes thick. Okay? Not too skinny because then they disappear. So nice and thick. Okay. Put your potatoes in. Now we need to add wine. White wine. I use this to cook all the time. I use this for every dinner that I make that has to have wine. I buy it in the big 2-gallon bottle or whatever this is, and come look, because this you wanna, I don't measure, so basically I'm gonna cover half the pot with the wine. Okay, this is gonna be your sauce. And now I'm gonna use another can of tomato sauce. Pour it all over. Come close, Rod. All over. There. Now I'm not even gonna touch it. Put it in, say good night. See you in 20 minutes. Just take a peek, and that's it. And then just leave it there. We're gonna look at it in 20 to 25 minutes. And then you'll see how it starts to make the sauce, okay? And I'm just keeping it on 2 because this gets hot. This gets really hot, so I'm gonna put it just on number 2. Okay, so I did put it up a little bit because it wasn't really boiling, so I wanted it to boil a little bit. So now that it's been boiling for like 10-15 minutes, you see what's happening to the sauce here? So now I'm gonna actually turn it a little bit, just scoop from the bottom to the top to make sure the meat doesn't get stuck. Just a little turn, tuck everybody in, tuck your potatoes in. And that's it, cook for another 1.5 hours. on low to medium heat. Now I'm gonna put it to like 2.5. And then we'll check it out again in about, you just check it every 30 to 45 minutes, turn it, toss it, and that's it until it's time for dinner. That's it. So, hold on, the rice. Okay, so I moved it over here, same heat, low to medium low. It's still boiling. Let's see how it's looking good. Yeah, that's what you want. Then just make your rice. And you can leave it for the next hour or hour and a half at a low speed so it's soft and tender, and then it sort of almost falls apart. But just keep it low because now it's actually ready, and then you just leave it until it's time for dinner. And then make white rice, platanito, tomate, con dill, like so. That's what you want, and of course, everything falls apart. That's what you want. So I'm gonna give Roddy. Is this mine?
You said that first one's yours.
I'm gonna give you. Nice big piece of chicken, and those yummy potatoes.
Yeah, don't leave out the potatoes.
That's like the best part. I know, Roddy. Sweet.
It's not sweet, it's delicious.
And there you go. That's it.